What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Omari Bryant. If you're new here, I hope that you go ahead and stay a while. Definitely go ahead and hit that like button so you can go ahead and help put this video out into the algorithm so it can go ahead and help somebody else that this story can go ahead and help. Yup. Okay, so as y'all can tell by the title of the video down below, you already see I'm gonna go ahead and be up and personal with y'all. I went ahead and made a post the other day on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and just go ahead and follow your boy so you guys get all the exclusive updates before it hits the channel. So I decided that since it is my birthday month, right? My birthday is on July 22nd. We are 12 days away. I'm excited. So, but going into chapter 28, I'll be 28 years old this year. Another close step to that big 3-0. But believe it or not, as a little side note, I'm actually excited about turning 30. I'm not.
I would like to see it.
It's like what you can say, like, oh my God, I'm losing out of my 20s or anything like that. Because if y'all know me personally, and I know that y'all are starting to know me a little bit more. I've been on YouTube a little over a year now. Your boy don't go out and he doesn't do things that like normal 20-something-year-olds do, right? Just like Sister said, 20-something. My 20-somethings have been like just adulting, bettering myself, hitting goals. Like, your boy owned a house at the age of 23. Like, there was no like super fun for me, like super traveling, all that. It just did not happen for me. But however, like I was saying, I want to go ahead and share with you guys the story. I want to go ahead and get it off my chest, off my dome, all that, because I want to go ahead and welcome chapter 28 in a fresh new light, moving forward, learning from this experience, sharing with you guys how this experience has affected me, and I hope that this story can go ahead and help someone out, or you can go ahead and use it to help your own self out throughout these situations, because life is just all about learning, and God is just there to kind of go ahead and help you with those lessons. And I just wanted to go ahead and share that with y'all. Okay, so pretty much this particular video is gonna be like a quick overview of how I got to homelessness. So basically, like, we're just gonna bring it on back. Literally last year, around this time, I gave in and decided to sell my home. I did not want to sell this house. It was my first home. I bought it at, like I said, at the age of 23. And I had just hit my 3rd year into owning it, and I really did not want to sell it. But in life, we all make choices, and I decided to purchase this home with a close friend of mine, and they ended up wanting to move on with their life, I guess, with someone else, and they got up and left. And during that time, I ended up like helping out some other family, and then I had somebody else come down to come and, because I wanted like some sort of grieving time through this, because it was like losing like someone really close. And they're not dead, but you know when you have someone close and they just kind of just like disappear, like that's just how that was. So I was going through like a time of like, I wouldn't really say like depression, but it was getting close to it. So I needed like just someone there, stuff like that, because I had spent some time at that house alone, and I don't like big spaces and me being alone, especially like this big old house and all this, and I just never intended to live in such a big house all by myself anyways at that time. And so the time came, and I just gave in because the other party wanted to sell it, and it was running the risk of being lost anyways, with the pandemic going on, payments being behind, stuff like that. It just went ahead and it had its own like crashing to a halt time that was coming anyways. So I had to go ahead and just give in and sell the house. If I know what I know now, I would have waited a little bit longer to sell it, because I would have gotten a lot more money, but it happens, right? It happens. So Fast forward, to the sale of the home, which was around I think it was on my birthday. I'm not sure. I remember getting a phone call on my birthday saying like everything was kind of like done and stuff like that, but it happened just a couple days before my birthday. So I went ahead and sold the house and agreed to sell it to a company, and they are like a residential company. They purchase homes and stuff like that and rent them out. So I ended up going through with this deal and everything, and selling the house to them, and it ended up being like we did like a month-to-month rental agreement into October. So I had some time to stay in the house, stuff like that, and I had some time. I thought to go ahead and find an apartment or another house. Actually, I wanted to like rent another house because I liked being in the house so much. So I was like, well, I am making some good money. Let me go ahead and see if I can, number one, stay in the same area that I'm in now, and number two, go ahead and at least have like my friend that was staying with me still stay with me at that time, so we could stay together. So I was looking for a home or a 2 to 3 bedroom apartment, stuff like that. I could not find anything. At the time, the rental market was booming so badly in Tampa, I couldn't find anything. So at that time, I was kind of like faced with another decision. Like, okay, well, when this temporary lease and everything is up, number one, I got to move all this crap out of this house. And I don't know about y'all, but when you stay somewhere for 3 years, there's a lot of shit that you have. And I had a garage, I had 4 bedrooms, like it was a lot. An attic. So I was working on like clearing everything out, but it was just so much. Like, if y'all remember the moving blog, that was nothing compared to like what actually like really happened. Like, it was so much shit. I had so much crap in that damn house. It was not even funny. So, the time came, I moved out, and that ended that chapter. It was like bittersweet, moving out of that house. I've driven past it a couple of times, and I'm just like, yeah, I remember the memories, because there was a lot of memories, some good, some bad. More good than bad, but definitely some traumatic memories in that home. And only owned it for 3 years. Child, if them walls could talk. So moving on, I decided that I was just gonna go up to Rochester for a little bit. And if y'all remember, I had some vlogs, me driving 19 hours, going all the way up there straight, and I was there for like a month and some time, and I was staying with my close friend. I absolutely love her. We've been friends for well over 10 years now. I love me some Davion. Love you, girl, if you're watching this video. And I was just not happy there. I was never happy living there. I'm never happy visiting there. Every time I go there, like 2 days later, I want to leave, right? So I was like, bruh, I'm tired. I'm ready to go. And then at the time, I was in a relationship. If you guys, remember, I was in a relationship at that time. And, just being distant from him and stuff like that became a challenge. And I wasn't really making any money up there. It was just not a good, like, financial situation for me at that time, really there. So I was like, you know what, let me just pack up and leave. So I packed up and I decided to head back to Florida. And I will have to say that drive back, I just had like so much to reflect on. But little did I know, it could never have prepared me for what was actually gonna come. Like, I thought that I had been through some separation in life. I thought that I've had some challenges in life before, but nothing could have prepared me for the experience that I was going to experience when I got back to Florida. I mean, like, when you're in a car for 20 something hours all by yourself, you have time to sit there and reflect and think about things. You have time to sit there and think about, like the shit that's going on. You have, time to sit there and listen to some music and reminisce and have some good memories and stuff like that. Child, and I mean to tell you, it could have not prepared me for what was expected to come. And I felt like it was the biggest test from God that I ever had to face. And yeah, I had to face it. I had to face it. But all right, guys, definitely stay tuned for the next part. If you made it to the end of the video, definitely don't forget to go ahead and hit the like button. And yeah, the next part of this story is going to be where we'll start getting into what happened.